Hello fanciers. Welcome back to the Game Dog Caribbean channel. The content you experience here is fictional and for entertainment purposes only, something like a Harry Potter book, or the story of the Avatar, The Last Airbender and content of that nature. Please like, comment and share this video and click on the bell icon to be notified whenever new content is posted to this channel. For this episode we will recount the third installment of the King of Country Convention, Raw Current Edition, hunting trials that took place in the autumn of 1923. These hog hunts were an effort to place a control on the escalating wild pest population in the area at that time. The farmers and hog hunters had a very good working relationship and it culminated into events such as the one we will report on today. Show number 1. DDK's Skilli vs JK's Beast, males, set at 47 pounds. Referee, HHK. For this hunt two prospects were hitting the trail. The DDK club was using one of their own local blends while the JK team was using a direct son of champion Indian 3-time winner 2-time GIS. At the scale, DDK's Skilli Ben, 46 pounds, 5 ounces. JK's Beast, 47 pounds. Both hunters made the contracted weight, and they proceeded to the hunting trails. From the release, both hunters met their hog in the middle with Skilli going to the shoulders as Beast went on an early defense and hit the mat briefly. By the 5-minute mark the hunt evened out with Beast getting back into his boar shoulders while Skilli was still moving at a good pace. This was the nature of the hunt for the next 25 minutes when Beast began getting a lead on Skilli and was showing to be the stronger dog. The out-of-hold count was completed at 42 minutes with Skilli to go and he made a decent scratch. Handles were achieved again at the 47-minute mark and Beast went across convincingly. Handles were achieved again at the 55-minute mark and Skilli refused to continue. Beast then went across ramming his boar into the corner to end the hunt. Winner, JK's Beast 1-time winner in 58 minutes. Show number 2. CK's Chop vs RRKW's Transform, males, set at 46.5 pounds. Referee, HHK. For this hunt, the clubs were bringing some prospects to the trail to get the job done. At the scale, CK's Chop, 46 pounds, 6 ounces. RRKW's Transform, 46 pounds, 6 ounces. Both camps met the weight requirement, so the hunt was on. From the release, Chop was very vocal, eager to hit the trail while Transform was a little calmer. Both hunters met their hog in the middle, with Chop catching his hog in the mouth while Transform was busy trying to get his hog out. Chop maintained his mouth hold for about 2 minutes into the hunt before the boar span out and began taking it to Chop. Transform on the other hand was showing good skill on the trail, hitting his boar on the muzzle, throat, and back end. Transform was the dominant dog on the hunt for the next 40 minutes. While Chop was trying to keep up with his boar and began protesting along the way. The out-of-hold count was achieved at the 51-minute mark with Chop to go and he refused to continue the hunt. Transform then made a bolting scratch to end the hunt. Winner, RRKW's Transform 1-time winner in 52 minutes. Show number 3. DWK and the Nation's John Wayne 1-time winner vs BWK's Teddy. Males, set at 46 pounds. Referee, HGK. For this hunt, two powerhouses in the sport were going toe-to-toe in one of the most anticipated hunts for a long time. DWK was bringing back out their John Wayne dog, a direct son of CCK and DWK and the nation's champion Castro aka Big Boy 3-time winner BIS while BWK was unleashing another prospect from their new stock. The build-up to this hunt was electric, and fanciers from near and far were tuned in to hear the outcome. At the scale, DWK and the nation's John Wayne, 46 pounds, 1 ounce. BWK's Teddy, 46 pounds, 13 ounces. The BWK team surrendered the deposit and the DWK team opted to carry on the hunt. From the release, both hunters met their hog in the middle with John Wayne going to the shoulders and chest, beating his boar to the punch while Teddy was trying to subdue his hog. John Wayne continued to dominate the hunt for the first 7 minutes, showing good skill. Teddy on the other side of the trail was having a more difficult time with his boar getting him in the shoulder and chest. The exchange grew even just before the 10-minute mark, and Teddy began hitting up his boar in the shoulders and stifle on occasion, showing good mouth. They both swapped even with their boar, with John Wayne scoring good points in the back end. Teddy was more focused on his boar's shoulders and front end. The hunt slowed down just before the 40-minute mark, and the out-of-hold count was achieved at the 46-minute mark with John Wayne to go. John Wayne made a convincing scratch, and the exchange continued for another 3 minutes before handles were achieved again with Teddy to go. Teddy hesitated before going across while a foul was called on the BWK handler for what appeared to be unfair contact upon release, but this was not acknowledged by the event manager. By this time John Wayne looked like he was ahead again on the trail, and this was turning out to be a very exciting hunt. Handles were achieved again with John Wayne to go, and he completed another good scratch. Another quick handle was achieved with Teddy to go, and he hesitated yet again, then moved off, and paused at the 5 count midway across the trail before completing his scratch. Both hunters were heating up by this point, but John Wayne was recovering better of the two. They exchanged with their boars for another 2 minutes before handles were achieved with DWK to go, and John Wayne completed his scratch. Handles were achieved yet again in short order, and Teddy stood the line on his turn to go. John Wayne then scratched to win, ramming his boar into the side of the trail. Winner, DWK and the nation's John Wayne, 2-time winner in 54 minutes. Show number 4. MK's Kiltech vs 10K/LCK's Lion. Males, set at 42 pounds. Referee, HHK. For this hunt, the teams were bringing out 2 prospects to get the job done. MK had previously out-hunted the team with their Baba Yaga dog, and LCK was intent on leveling the score this round. At the scale, MK's Kiltech, 42 pounds, 9 ounces. 10K/LCK's Lion, 43 pounds, 15 ounces. Both teams were over the stipulated weight, so it was a wash, and the hunt was on. From the release, both hunters met their hog in the middle, with Lion going to his boar's face while Kiltech was off to an early defense trying to keep his hog out. Lion moved to the boar's legs and was looking like the stronger catch dog on the hunt. Kiltech was trying to establish dominance in the front end, but his boar was getting the better of him. This was the nature of the exchange until the out-of-hold count was completed at the 50-minute mark, and Kiltech refused to continue. Lion then scratched to end the hunt. Winner, 10K/LCK's Lion, 1-time winner in 58 minutes. Show number 5. 0268 MC and the nation's Dennis the Menace vs GCK's Panther. Males, set at 37.25 pounds. Referee, HGK. For this hunt, the 028 club was bringing out yet another fusion cross this round, while GCK was also bringing out a prospect to get the job done. At the scale, 0268 MC's Dennis the Menace, 36 pounds, 15 ounces. GCK's Panther, 37 pounds, 8 ounces. The GCK breach was overlooked and the hunt was on. From the release, Dennis met his hog on the other side of the trail and proceeded to dominate in the chest and shoulders. Panther on the other hand was off to a very slow start, and his boar kept beating him to the punch. This was the nature of the exchange past the 10-minute mark until the GCK team threw in the towel. Winner, 0268 MC and the nation's Dennis the Menace, 1-time winner in 14 minutes. Show number 6. MK's Black Pearl vs 0268 MC and the nation's East Side. Females, set at 40 pounds. Referee, CCK. For this hunt, MK was bringing out their notorious Black Pearl prospect, while 0268 was unleashing another one of the fusion crosses. At the scale, MK's Black Pearl, 39 pounds, 8 ounces. 0268 MC and the nation's East Side, 39 pounds, 10 ounces. Both hunters made the contracted weight and they proceeded to the trail. From the release, both hunters met their hog in the middle, wrestling for hold and trying to establish dominance. East side was showing good strength and ability while Black Pearl was busy trying to get into chest and shoulders. East side began getting ahead on the trail and hitting her boar any spot left open while the Black Pearl was slowing down. The MK team eventually threw in the towel and picked up their black peel that failed to complete courtesy. Winner, 0268MC and the nation's East Side one-time winner in 32 minutes. Show number 7. WSEK and the nation's general one-time winner versus HGK and De Cruz Space Kid. Males, set at 35 pounds. Referee, CCK. For this hunt, WSEK was bringing back out their general dog, a direct son of champion Red Crow 3-time winner 2-time BIS, that picked up his first ribbon earlier that year in an outstanding performance while the HGK team was bringing out a litter-mate brother to the HGK Skilli Ben 1-time winner GIs. At the scale, WSEK and the nation's general, 34 pounds, 14 ounces. HGK and De Cruz Space Kid, 35 pounds, 6 ounces. From the release, both hunters met their hog in the middle, swapping holds and settling on their boar's face. General began showing more interest in the face shots while Space Kid began shooting for the chest. Space began slowing down on the hunt as General continued to work his leverage on the face. General was well ahead on the hunt at this point and was getting the best of his boar on the trail, hitting any spot left open. The HGK team eventually threw in the towel and Space Kid stood the line on his courtesy. Winner, WSEK and the nation's general 2-time winner in 55 minutes. King of Country 23, Raw Current Edition. GIS, DWK and the nation's John Wayne 2-time winner GIS. BIS, WSEK and the nation's general 2-time winner BIS. BCD, RRKW's Transform 1-time winner BCD. QPA, 0268MC and the nation's Dennis the Menace 1-time winner QPA. Thanks to the hunting clubs for providing inspiration for these fictional accounts. Sincere condolences went out to the friends, family, and the entire Game Dog fraternity on the loss of a great one, the evil promoter. From 1915 to this point the Game Dog scene was never to be the same again in these parts, thanks to the vision and spirit of this great man. Gone, but will never be forgotten. People tell you the story, but numbers tell you what happened. Thank you for watching and continue to tune into the Game Dog Caribbean channel. Until next time, the best place to begin is square one, and remember, good dogs are where you find them. Be sure to comment, like and share this video and hit the bell icon to get notified whenever we post new content.